What's up, Internet? We are back with more N64 multi-cart. You might notice that the splash screen's a little bit different. I did some reorganizing, got rid of some redundant test stuff that was on here. I assume it was test stuff because they had multiples of the same ROM on this alternate file for some reason. And I added a hacks folder, so once we actually finish the games proper, we can take a look at hacks. I've been playing a couple. I can tell you they're a bit hit or miss. A lot of them just don't work. And I'm not sure if the files were just not formatted properly or this thing just doesn't like them. Anyway, last time I believe we finished with California Speed. That means we go with Carmageddon 64. This game is, based on what I know about it, considered to be one of the worst games on the system, along with good old Superman 64, so that's exciting, except not really. But here we are, gonna play a little bit of Carmageddon. Let's start. I actually don't have any experience with Carmageddon in any way, shape, or form, so that's... We can either be the red car or the orange car. I don't particularly like the color orange, so we'll go with red. It'll be S. Good enough. Race 1. Looks like there's only 3 unless there's some unlockables. If the rumble pack is to be used, I don't own one. We got some story. Don't care. We're not here for story. We're here for Carmageddoning. I might turn down the volume just a scooch. Alright, there we go. Volume has been turned down a scooch. This is slippery. Okay, I'm going this way. Alright. Gonna hit some zombies. Which way do I go? What way do I... I'm driving on the wall. Okay. 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 Is there like a camera control or something I'm not finding? Oh, there's a respawn button. That's useful. Okay. Looks to me like I should be able to go up there, but I think they want me to go this way. Alright. Alright. Just gonna follow the barriers, I guess. I can tell you this is not exactly the best racing game on the N64. I mean, I just played... just yesterday on my Pandora's box, they have the weird Australian version of Beetle Adventure Racing that has all the Beetles removed and replaced with HSV. And that was better than this. Even if it was on a thing that doesn't play N64 things properly, that was at least interesting. This feels kind of just based on the scale of the cars, and I'm not sure if it's just a matter of, you know, there's not a zoom-in function on the camera that I'm seeing or whatever. Like, if the car was at least, like, a little closer to the camera, a little bigger, it might give me a different feel, but as it stands, it feels almost like an RC car type of game. The actual handling of the cars themselves is, not horrible. I got a stunt bonus. Okay. Interesting. Let's try race 2. Maybe we can drive on walls in the second level. Why can't I be any of the other cars? Do I have to unlock them? Not that I want to. Like, the turning from left to right, that's rather responsive. Like, the actual car handling isn't too bad. It's actually very, very nice. It's just the kind of everything else. Driving on the wall again. I could do without. Also, why did this race have other cars when the other one didn't? What's that about? Alright. Oh. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Where the hell am I going? Clearly, from a cunning stunt bonus, I'm going down this way. I wouldn't have said cunning was the term. Wrong checkpoint. What? What are you on about, game? Wrong checkpoint. Driving on the wall again! I think it's the same wall, too. This game is, why is there a lot of 90-degree turns in this game? Am I... Yep, driving on the wall again. Okay. Just... Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna say this is the best N64 game I've ever played. I'm not. This is not, like... Space Station Silicon Valley or Rocket. Ah, got a cunning stunt bonus because of how cunning I am. I'm glad someone else recognizes. Alright, let's go this way. I think we're on fire. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. I think we did a lap. Nice. Alright, we got this. Oh, we're back on fire. Not sure what prompted that, but I guess we're on fire again. Oh! Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't think this game is like as bad as Superman 64, but it's not a good game by any means of measure. Like, you know what this needs? Like, this world is designed perfectly for it. This needs just like a destruction derby, sort of like Twisted Metal style mode. Like, if this had like a just 3D drive about and cause destruction mode, I think this game would be awesome. As a racing game, or whatever the hell this is trying to be, I don't think it's doing a good job at all, but, you know, add an open world mode, add some, like, you know, car combat, add some, like, weapons, which I think are actually supposed to be in here. Whoa! But, you know, like, make it more of like an open world car combat kind of game, and I think you might have something here, because this is a decent engine for that. But for racing, especially with the world design, it's not great. What? Okay. Okay. I'm confused. What? Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Let's try something else. I don't think that game, at least based on the past, like, 5 minutes I played it, is as bad as people make it out to be, but it's not great, certainly. I think there's something there that might make it a decent game eventually, but it ain't there. Castlevania! I've heard the N64 Castlevanias are pretty rough. I guess we'll see how true that is. No Castlevania note. Proceed without. Konami, so you know this video is getting demonetized immediately. Awesome. Go support the Patreon, please. Alright, we got Castlevania 64. Start game. I think this game got, like, a second release, which was, like, the same game, but they just fixed some stuff. But I think they gave it, like, a subtitle to make it almost sound like it was a different game altogether. Hey, the Necronomicon. I want to skip that, because I don't care about story. We're here for gameplay. Nice scarf. Is that... okay. Okay, so we got jump, we got whip. Oh, we got a sword. That's mapped to C left for some reason. Okay, so that's mapped to Z. Okay, we're good. Whoa! Look at that. That's something Dark Souls or Demon Souls Remastered tried to do. Look at them trying to be Castlevania 64. It's almost comical. How do I pick this up? What is that hitbox? Okay. What's the pick stuff up button? Ah, it's C right, because of course it is. Okay. I see a skeleton. Oh, I can check. Cool. Almost like playing an actual adventure game now. Rock and roll. He's gonna stand up and get you, as is the skeleton. Spooky! Oh no, it's too spooky. Nice hair. The 64 had some weird sort of attempts at anime haircuts. using 3D polygons. It was a valiant effort. Iden Chronicles had some weird hair like that too. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, they still attack without heads. That's... Huh. That's kind of cool. You know what? I'll give this game credit. That's kind of grim and kind of a neat detail. Can I go through this door? Firmly shield shut. Alright. Doesn't appear to be anything around here. Do I have to go back and find some sort of key? Did a key drop from all the skeletons? Okay, those trees were... Okay. Object permanence. Not this game's strong suit, it seems. Okay, jump. There we go. Hey, roast beef. Delicious. I could go for a roast beef sandwich now. Alright, there. We got a red jewel L. Which presumably lets me knife things. There we go. It's C down. Okay. Oh, and you can change the camera C up. Okay. Not the most conventional control scheme I've ever seen, but it seems to work, kinda. So this is just a dead end. And we can't get through this door. So is there like an extra monster we have to kill? Do I have to exercise the body and find a key? What's I don't know, but he might have a key, so you better check it. Hey, it's the trees! Okay, so yeah, stuff kinda despawns and respawns immediately. I think I said this before on Clockwork Knight of all things, but you know, I'm pretty sure the Super Nintendo had that. That was kind of what they boasted is, you know, you could leave Yoshi in Super Mario World wherever you wanted and then come back and he'd still be there. It's a big deal. More knives. Even though I'm not getting more knives. Kind of appreciate that the weather's changed. That's kind of impressive. Nothing there. Tree, I command you to break, but you won't. So where's the key for this place? It's all spooky now because there's fog. What am I supposed to do? I don't see any other entrances. This is going to be something like really unbelievably obvious and it turns out I'm just dumb. Oh. I just have to destroy the door itself. Okay, that makes sense. That's not obtuse at all. Ah! Alright, well played, game. Well played. You know, you're running that way and I'm trying to go through those doors. Why don't I just run away? Like, what's stopping me from doing that, aside from the fact the camera's being dumb? Because all you were doing was standing where I needed to go. And as we've established, object permanence is a bit of a questionable thing in this game. Okay, so the game doesn't like that I can do this, but evidently I can do this and then fall to my death. Huh. I want to try that again. I want to see if there's a way I can just run past and just wander around past that. Because, you know, killing that guy, seeing as this is effectively the tutorial, probably not that hard. But the fact that he's just standing behind the door you need to go through and then runs past you seems like a weird decision to me. Still, you know, this could be actually not a horrible little adventure game. I'm not sure this would be my kind of Castlevania game, so to speak. I don't know. I like the traditional ones typically. And this does feel like a game of its time, so you know there's going to be like wonky camera controls and stuff, and it's not going to be perfect by any means. Okay, so that's the action view. That seems to sort of track behind you. Battle view seems to target enemies. Normal view just sort of focuses behind you. And I'm guessing the moment we walk through here, it'll trigger the boss. I'm going to run. Oh. Activate the door, then run. Nope. Game really wants me to fight this boss. Boss doesn't seem to want to follow me. Okay. Hey, we got a power-up of some description. Truly the Dark Souls on the N64. Fight the big skeleton. Did he just kill all of his... Yep, he did. I mean... I'm just supposed to do a little bit of damage and chase you down, because it seems like you take an awful lot of damage for very little. And I get that you're like tutorial boss guy, but you just took most of your health in like one swing. I'm guessing this is just a really unbelievably highly scripted boss, which is why he's constantly running back, and he doesn't seem to take damage until certain phases. There we go. Oh no, he's really angry. You know, I did that and got a game over. Why do you get a pass and jump into the pit, you silly skeleton? I don't know. But you know, this game might not be half bad, actually. I don't know, based on like the first 5 minutes or so I've played of it. Can I check the sign? I cannot. Ooh, glowy thing. Gotta pick up the glowy thing. I'm trying to... Won't let me pick up the glowy thing. Alright, well I'll take it out on you skeletons, because I want to pick up glowy things. Boom. Hey, a power-up. I'm not really sure what those actually do. Am I just supposed to assume I'm stronger? Who can say? Probably people who played this game for more than 5 minutes. Or have the manual for it. Snap. Got a moon card for whatever that's worth. What have we here? Little windows. Do they show us secrets into the next area through like some preview of a horrible monster watching back at us? Not unlike Pyramid Head when first shown in Silent Hill 2? Or are they just there for filigree? It seems probably the latter. Which, at that point, is a missed opportunity. They're Castlevania 64. There's just a tiny bit of delay on a little bit of the controls here. Like, jumping has like half a second of delay. Which isn't great. But... And if there's like really, really tight precision platforming, that's gonna suck. Ah, bats. Alright, I need to do a thing with this, don't I? Or maybe I need to do a thing with this. Am I supposed to use magical fire on this thing, maybe? Ah, there's a switch. Obviously, we're operating mechanisms. That's why we're here. That's basically our job description. Alright. Oh, there's a big... I think that's some kind of vague tiger giant monster that just walked off the cliff. Alright. Cool. I'm not sure if that tiger thing was supposed to be imposing or not, but it killed itself, so I'm not really worried. A blue skeleton. They explode, huh? That's a little annoying. I gotta say, thus far, I kind of like this game. I can see it being really annoying later on. But so far, I'm kind of liking it, all things considered. I want to find a natural point, because we've actually been playing this for a little bit longer than I had it planned, but I want to find a natural break point before we stop. Through the doors! Haha, you thought you could guard that exit, but you couldn't. Silly explosive skeleton. Hey, there's an inscription. Does it say L is real 2461? A maiden sings in dirge. Well, that's not terribly upbeat. The cross. Looks more like a boomerang than a cross, but alright. I always thought it was just a boomerang. Also, this looks like it'd be obnoxious to use in three-dimensional space. Alright, well, that's Castlevania 64. I'm honestly kind of impressed by that. I don't think it's going to be a great game if I play it all the way through, but, you know, I think that's okay. Uh-oh. Things paused for a second. I was worried. Okay. Next is Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. I believe this is the second one, and not the remake that I think got a slight name change, but I might be wrong about that. Proceed without saving, because I don't need to. Not for this. Hey, expansion pack enhanced. Rock and roll. Game start. This seems weirdly familiar. I'll be Dante. This seems very eerily familiar. Oh, something's happening. Blood Moon! Oh, we got some kind of rockin' tunes. Do we have monsters to kill already? What's with the rockin' jams? Not that I'm saying no to the rockin' jams. Controls seem to be about the same from the previous game. Oh! A lock-on system would be nice, although I think there is one. I just gotta toggle on the right view type. I think action is for running and climbing on stuff. Okay, battle view. That would be for targeting enemies, I assume. Alright. Climb. Or don't. Murder the fish people. Hey, there we go. I knew I had to climb that thing over there. But is there a thing up here? Yes, there is. Also, the camera controls, even if they give you options for it, it leaves a lot to be desired. But, you know, this is definitely of that time where that's pretty much every game ever. Can I not stand on that barrel? I guess not. Alright, let's go this way. Can't climb up there. Hello. Let's rotate. Climb. Climb up. Okay, this is supposed to be the camera behind. Oh. Okay. I guess we're fighting ghosts now. Ooh, knife. And there's something that needs to be knifed. There's a lot of camera control options. Like, you can use the directional pad, too. Still can't pick that up. Seems like the sub-weapons in these games are not super useful. And I feel like I'm probably just supposed to run from everything and just activate stuff. I think you need to go this way, buddy. Alright, go. Hey, we got a key. Rock and roll. You know, I've heard nothing but bad things about the N64 Castlevanias, but these are, you know... and again, I've only played like 5 minutes of each, but... You know, so far they seem kind of not anywhere near as bad as they were made out to be, at least based on what I heard about them. Granted, this is a first impressions thing more than a, you know, complete analysis type thing, but still. Also, getting knocked down like that's kind of obnoxious. I'd like that power up. Not sure what it powers me up with. Oh, hey, I got purple shots now. Purple just means better, I guess. First person doors. Alright, come on. I will say getting knocked down in this game. Annoying. Oh, can I pick that up? I cannot. Alas. Nor can I jump high enough to get there. Okay, battle view, go. That doesn't really lock onto anything. Battle view, you failed me. Can I push this? Is it a big skeleton that's going to run past us so we can just ignore it? Because I've already done that tonight. Ah, it's a Cthulhu monster. Got it. I'm betting we can't swim because the thought of 3D swimming in this game sounds really unpleasant. Run, run, run. Get on the crate before you drown. Game. I will say the climbing mechanics don't like it when the camera's not directly behind you. It just can't really seem to figure out if you're trying to like pull yourself up or what's going on. Alright, we're going to use the directional pad camera. Now, am I supposed to jump past this or swing off it? Let's try jumping past it. Yep, that's how you end up in the water and drown. And get murdered by fish people. Fish people, please! Ooh, we got an axe. Well, it can't be any more awkward than any other secret weapon in this game. Okay, I'm pressing up to try and climb, but the game really doesn't want to have any of it. And that might just be because we're underwater. But again, this game does not seem to care for you basically not having the camera directly behind you at any point. So again, gotta precision this. Like, this wouldn't be a bad game to remake, I think. Either of them, really, because they seem fun. It's just the camera's kind of really jank. I will say, if nothing else, it's better than Carmageddon. But, you know, based on what I've heard about these games, this is significantly better than I've heard. And then we see a little green gecko jumping on the ship. Because that was a thing you had to do on the N64. Oh, we're going to have to do that at some point. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's been forever since I've thought about Gex. I'm betting I don't want to go in the drink. So let's not do that if we can help it. Got another axe. Got a red jewel. Feel like these are segmented for a reason. Ah, it's a Cthulhu monster. Oh god, let go. Ow. Okay, dude, not cool. You seem slightly less scripted than the previous one we fought. You're gonna hop on the other side of the camera, aren't you? Oh, yep, I think we're done. Yep. Still, not bad. Not bad. Alright. Next game we have is Chameleon Twist. Holy shit, this is a game. This was one of the earliest N64 games I think I ever played. I think before this I played Bomberman 64, Pilot Wings, and what was the other one? Wave Race, and then Chameleon Twist. And honestly, I have wanted to play Chameleon Twist for years, and I just have not seen a copy. I think it's gone up in price a fair bit, even though it was a pretty common game. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, do I have to unplug it? Is that the problem? I don't have a rumble pack. I think we have to restart that. I've never seen a screen like that in all of the N64. Okay, let's try that again. I want to play Chameleon Twist. I'm excited about this, damn it. I was actually thinking about doing it last night on the Pandora's Box for this. Are you going to freak out again, Chameleon Twist? Nope. Chameleon Twist. I remember the controls in this game being pretty awkward, but we can pick our chameleon. I'm going to pick the pink one, because why not? What beautiful weather for being a pink chameleon. Now what's interesting is the sequel to this game took a completely different art direction for the North American release. For the Japanese release, it was consistent with the first game, but for the North American one, they decided to go with more vaguely realistic looking chameleon cartoon characters. I've never played the sequel. I'd really like to at some point, but I gotta play the Japanese version. That's it. I mean, I could put it on here, no problem. But that'll be after I, cover everything. I remember this game being weird because it doesn't really have an ending so much as it just stops. Like, it's got 5 levels, and you can kind of pick which levels you want to go in a certain order. Like, you finish the first stage, and then you get, like, 2 choices for the second stage, and then you get, like, 3 for the next one, then 1 final stage. But when you defeat the final boss of the final stage, which just sort of happens, the game ends, but there's not really a connection to any of this story from what I remember. Here he is. He was right next to you. Mission accomplished. But this is some old school N64 nonsense right now. We need to collect all the crowns because if you don't unlock the bonuses. Which I think is just a game of pool you can play. Which I remember not being particularly fun. This game is so neat. It kind of feels like a 3D Yoshi's Island a little bit. At least in, like, using your tongue to grab stuff. Now, if I recall, there is a way to, like, rotate around things you've attached your tongue to. And that was a move that always messed with me, because I can't remember how to do it right off. Like, here you kind of have to. I'm just... Let's mess with some buttons. Okay, so... it's hold A, okay. Let's try that again, just for testing. There's a few other moves, too. I think there was, like, a somersault move, too. I couldn't quite remember how to do that one, either. I could stick my tongue out and, like, jump, and that was kind of the full use of abilities I had to my name. the first time I played this game. Let's see. Huh, there it is. That's just Z, I guess. It's been forever since I played this game. Aside from the fact that you're completely immobile while you use your tongue, it's a very useful ability. I think there's something up here. Got a crown. The camera is, well, it's an N64 game camera. A very early N64 game camera. It's not the most fantabuloso. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is basically a fixed camera kind of game. I think that was a hedgehog. Aw, she looked happy there for a minute. Way to go, Linda. Alright. Whoop, let's not get swept away by the water. Is there a way to zoom out the camera? Yes, there's. Okay, good. Because that was a little too close for comfort. Ah. That's the move, the pole vault. I had trouble with this move. Okay. So let's try it again. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's not let go. It's not jump. This was the move I had a lot of trouble with. Because you just kind of go up and stop, and I can't remember what the exact button combo for it is. I remember some of the moves in this being a little bit less than clear. There was a tutorial mode, I think, but we're not going to need it for at least some of the basic stuff. You can pretty much beat the first level with basically just sticking your tongue out and eating everything anyway. Alright. Oh man, Chameleon Twist. I haven't thought about this game forever. Okay. Stick my tongue out and swing around. Oh. There we go. This game is really quite neat. Come and get some yellow things. A lot of things in this game are a little unclear as to what they are. But I've got these yellow things, which if I took a stab in the dark, I'd say are probably spiders. I think every level has like 15 crowns, so we're pretty close. I think we missed 2. I think this is the last room. Oh, nope. Alright, I think the yellow health adds extra permanent. Okay, let's... Whoops. That's fine. That's cool. I'm not at all bothered by that. Run, big-headed, vaguely chameleon-like creature. Well, we can't go back now. Ah, big rock guys. Really weak big rock guys. Okay. Sure. You know, when you see a big rock guy, you probably don't expect him to go down after one hit. I certainly don't, anyway. I think those are supposed to be hedgehogs. But yeah, this isn't a terribly difficult game. I think the greatest challenge comes from collecting all the crowns, which are not really necessary at all. And what you get for them is pretty underwhelming from what I remember, so, you know. Might be 30 instead of 15. Also, judging distance in this game is a bit of a challenge. It was about to sneeze and then didn't. Now it bugs me that I can't. Okay. But, you know, a lot of really early 3D games, like on the PlayStation and stuff, had problems judging distance for jumping as well. That's why stuff like Jumping Flash had you basically angle the camera directly downward every time you jumped. It was really the only way to accurately depict where you were going to land. Whoop. Alright. Boss time. It's super cool Monkey Kong. This will shock you, but like basically everything else in the game, you just shoot stuff at it and it'll eventually die. I think some bosses are a little more complicated than that, but I remember the last one is probably like the easiest boss out of them all for some reason. Yeah, I think this one we just gotta knock into a pit while he does that. There it is. That slowdown means we did it. And I think he gets... yeah. Now we get Super Chameleon Dance Party! Hooray! Now I can pick our level 2. We can either go to Ant Land or Weapon Land. And then after that it's Dark Land and Cookie Land. And after that it's Haunted Land. Not a very long game. But it's a pretty fun game. I quite like Chameleon Twist. I really gotta find an actual proper copy of it at some point. Alright. And now with the final game of these 5, we got Chameleon Twist 2. Is this going to be the North American one or the Japanese version? We will know if the characters look like they do in the first game. If they do, then it's the Japanese version. If they look different... Look, game, the first one complained that I had one plugged in. You're not allowed to complain that I don't have one plugged in. But let's see if it's like the first game. Nope, this is the North American version. We got the vaguely more realistic looking chameleons this time. So this is Linda now. I really like just the big bulbous heads from the original game. I don't have a Rumble Pack, so we're not going to be doing that, but it's beautiful. We got more Chameleon Twistiness. Let's twist. Wow, that jumping is a lot more jumpy. We got jumps. Oh, can I do the... I can do that thing. Although I can't for the life of me figure out how to do it properly. Alright, well, here's our friend the Magic Rabbit, I guess. I've not played this game, so I'm not super familiar with it. Hey, we got a powered up tongue. Which means if this is the first Chameleon Twist game you've ever played, that statement will probably confuse you. Play the train... If you want to figure out how to actually play this game, don't play this game. Play the training mode instead. Alright, let's do it. Fine. I want to know how to do the pole vault move. Don't care about everything else, but... Okay. I think I have to jump to, Okay. Alright, so it's Z and A. Which is what I was doing before. And the trigger on it's a little weird. But there we go. Okay, so I actually did know the controls the entire time. The game's just been weird. Got it. Although I think the window for being able to do it's a lot easier this time. Can I just leave? I think I've got the controls, or at least the bit that I care about. Quit. Quit. Let's just go play level 1 now. Hooray! Nope, don't care. Thank you. We're still using sprites to convey three-dimensional objects. Come on. Try this again. Eh. Hooray! We can do that thing again. Oh, what? Okay, that's bullshit. My head doesn't explode and get super big when I eat stuff now. This is the worst Chameleon Twist of all 2 of them. I wonder if the Japanese version actually has, like, the head getting bigger every time you eat something. I'm actually falling. Let's not do that. Okay. Got a 2x. Do I have to trigger that with something, or are you just doing that? I think I just permanently have 2x. Well, permanently. It's probably on a timer. But either way, yeah. Okay, so Z, flip, Z, flip, flip. There we go. It's a little easier to use in this game than the previous one. Gonna zoom out a little. What was that? Okay, let's try that again, game. Oh, I'm supposed to wait for a thing. Okay. But I'm not a patient person. I don't like waiting for things. I want things to happen now. Can I just stick my tongue to walls and pull myself in now? Yep. Huh. Couldn't do that in the first game. I wonder if I can scale walls using that ability. I don't think I can. It's a very slippery slope right there. Alright, 3 times. Did I just get 3 hearts? I don't think so. 3 times power up, you lie. Like a rug. At the side of the road. Alright. Golden heart. I like that heart power up has either you get a heart or you don't get a heart. That seems kind of mean. Ah, but I can pick up the star power-ups. Shoot! Oh, recoil! Quit recoiling. I need to get up. Okay. So you can jump up walls, but it requires you to basically be connected to it immediately. Okay. I think I can work with that. Tornado? That was rude. Run. Alright, getting coins. More coins means more prizes for me. Possibly. Okay. I'm a little confused as to what the game was trying to do there, but alright. And for some reason it didn't want me to jump for a while. Not sure what that was about. Oh! It's okay, I can stick to this wall and just live there forever. Just gotta make tiny hops. You know, that's the weird thing about Chameleon Twist, and this game seems to have that problem too, is you can just kind of ignore pretty much all the enemies. Oh, there's a weight mechanic. Cool! That's actually pretty creative. Birds, go away. I don't want you weighing down the balloon of adventure and chameleons. Come on, adventure balloon. We got this. I don't think I can actually break any of those balloons in the background. As much as I wish I could. Alright, there's a directly down arrow. Am I supposed to just let them sit on it now? I guess I am. Okay, birds, you can live there now. I don't need you anymore. Oh no, it's another tornado. I will say a lot of things in this game, and the original game for that matter, feel a little bit haphazardly designed. A little bit more so in this game. Like the previous game, because each room was sort of a individual experience, it was a bit more tightly designed, I think. Whereas this one's a bit more haphazard just because of how open it is. It's like, well, you know, we don't have to necessarily guarantee X amount of Y challenge in a room because there isn't effectively a single room anymore. I think I'm just supposed to jump that. That feels a bit of a really wide jump. Why is that platform made of sponge? Not gonna stop, just keep running. Okay. Fling. Whoop. Ah! There we go. Whoop. Haha. I beat the system. I can just climb this wall and skip all this nonsense. Down arrow, lead the way. Parasol, you say? I don't have a parasol. Or do I? I don't think I do, actually. I know they added one. But I don't think it's a power I have available to me. Whoop. Whoop. Time to test buttons, I guess. Nope. Nope. Ah. There we go. Okay, let's hold Z while jumping. Got it. So now we've got a glide ability. Can I hold this indefinitely? It seems like I kind of can. But the moment you put any sort of input into it, it kind of drops you. So you can just sort of hold it, but you will effectively drop after a while. What is with these raindrops? Okay, that's actually... having two translucent platforms in front of each other. That's actually really hard to figure out what the hell's going on with that. Like... where is this platform? Am I on it? Am I on the one below it? I don't know. That's not so good. Alright. I would love for some health. I guess I'm not taking that magic carpet. Magic carpet powers activate. Ooh, an extra coin I wouldn't have seen had I not fallen. Alright. This definitely feels like an expansion of the first game, but it also feels like a completely unique thing. I'm not sure it's 100% good either way, at least comparatively to the original, but it certainly is its own unique thing as well as being very similar to the first game. Whoop, whoop. I don't want to fall, I don't want to fall, I don't want to fall. I have 1 health. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this. Tornado, go away. You're going to ruin everything. Oh, I dislike this pole vault jump a lot. Alright, there we go. Even if they did make it easier to use. Big flower. But not as big as my actual sunflowers, because the ones I'm growing right now are bigger than my actual house. I think they're currently like 13 feet tall. I love growing sunflowers. They're cool. Oh no! Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. As long as I don't fall, we're okay. And if I do fall, then we are screwed. This level's really big. I choose to go right. Because you can't go wrong if you go right. What's that spin supposed to... Okay, so that platform just killed me. Awesome. Alright, well, you know, that seems like a good breaking point. So, what did we play today? Well, we played Carmageddon 64, a game that I've been told is like the worst N64 game after Superman. I'm not sure I agree with it. It's not good, but I see some potential in it. Like, you know, you shift the mechanics, you change it slightly, you could actually have something kind of more playable. As a racing game, though, it's pretty bad. Castlevania games, again, I heard nothing but bad things about these games, but honestly, I think they're significantly better than I've been told. I might have to play these sometime soon. Chameleon Twist is a very old school N64 game, and it has all the trappings of one, for better or worse, but, you know, it's got a soft little place in my heart. And Chameleon Twist 2, I don't know, it feels like more of the same, but it's also trying to change some things, and I'm not sure it necessarily succeeds more than it fails, but, you know, it's interesting, and I want to explore a bit more of that, because I do quite like the original. Overall, based on these past 5 games, would I recommend this cartridge? Yes. Yes, I would, because I think they are, well, at least everything except for Carmageddon is actually kind of fun to play, to varying degrees. But, yeah, I think so far that was a fun little 5 games. Anyway, join me next time while we take a look at Charlie's Blast's Territory. That's a game I've been interested in. I've seen a few copies of it in like magazines back in the day, and it looked interesting, so I'm looking forward to that one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know we go live, because we try and stream as often as possible. Ideally, if I get everything done right, we should be back to our normal streaming schedule tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I'm trying to get done right now. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. Should have another episode of this up tonight or tomorrow, so look forward to that. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is explore this bizarre, like, flash cart / multi-cart / bizarre N64 thing that I'm really starting to warm up to. This thing's pretty cool. It's let me play some games I've always wanted to, and that's certainly very exciting. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.